All right, so new suspension, and there it is. So it's looking very nice right now. I actually love that red. I think it's such a cool little color, even though you can't really see it, whatever. I really mainly want to make this video because I haven't seen anyone actually do an install on these coilovers online or anything. And I have read some reviews about it, and I kind of want to give my opinion. I've never done suspension before. It seems like a pretty straightforward install as I've seen. But I haven't seen much on the Z1 specific coilovers. They're pretty new, I know. I actually got these for $800 Black Friday deal. Normally they're $1,000. Obviously, I know the main ones people want to go with are BC. But after taxes and everything, those end up being around $1,300. And I mean, $800 on Black Friday deal. I was originally going to get the Teen, however you want to say it, but I went with these because the few people I have heard of that I've seen like these a good amount, and they're pretty good quality. So yeah, I'll be giving my review and such, but I'm gonna go ahead and go on a drive real quick, kind of just get a little before and after. Obviously I know how my car drives, but I just kind of wanted to push the limits a little bit one last time. A little rainy, but whatever. So, I mean, no, I don't know suspension like the best, but in this car, this also isn't the Sport. I don't know if I think the Sports came with upgraded suspension. Like, there is a lot of like delay, shake around. It's not planted at all. It feels like it's floating. Like, it does not do a good job. Yeah, if I do that, I'm all over the place. This car is not planted whatsoever. Hopefully it'll fix some of that. Hopefully just give the car a little more. And it'll be lower, of course, which is what we're mainly looking for. We're parked and ready. I think I'm gonna start with the front. The front's harder. I don't know. I'll just start with the front. Get them out. Let's do it. So this is where we're sitting right now. I could say, get about 3 fingers under there. So yeah, pretty high in the front. Also, might need spacers. Well, probably need spacers. Just depends. I don't know if I'm gonna use 5 or 10s. I already have 10s, but we'll see. To get that flush fitment. In the back, it's not that bad as of now. On the stock setup with these wheels, maybe 2, 1.5. It's not that much, but obviously a little lower. And in the back, should be good. These are 10 inches wide. I think it should just be good lowering it, and it'll be perfect. But yeah, that's where we're sitting at now. To the ground in general, you know, just a little view, a little high. That shit's probably gonna drag really bad. But yeah, this is how we're looking right now. So get a little before and after. I'm pretty sure I could absolutely dump it on these springs. There's a good amount of adjustability. All right, all jacked up, and we're gonna get the wheels off. All right, wheel is off, and I'm going on the instructions for these specific coilovers. There's other ways to do it, but first thing I'm doing, loosening these 3 bolts up top. These 3 nuts, it's connected, 12 millimeter, pretty simple. Okay, let's review. First strut, coil, whatever, out. How long did it take? About 2 hours. Am I dumb? Yes. Strip the bolt. Very difficult to get out, but it is out. You have to take this little bracket here, loosen it up. There's 1, 2, 3 bolts. That'll let it slide out right there. I was making it harder on myself, trying to get it out without that. Take out that. Take out this bolt. Once you take out that bolt, that's the one I couldn't get unstuck. You pull it fully out. It's part of this little, what's it called? The strut bar. Not strut bar. Sway bar. Assembly, whatever. But it's out. Not too bad. I'm just dumb. And it's a really hard bolt to get out. But first one. Took forever. Let's go to the next. We got both of the old struts out. I kind of was looking about how much lower I wanted to go. Compared the 2 here. I had about 3 finger lengths. And it's about how much lower I want to go, I think. But it also will rest. So I guess we'll see if I need to. I might go a little bit lower, but I've got these about where I want them. Time to get them in. Oof, getting caught in the lines there. Wow, it's gonna have to come a lot more up. But, all right. All right, so currently both of the front ones are in. You can't really see it in there. It's in there. I just put one of the backs on, the strut and spring. And we're gonna go ahead and lower it and kind of see. So I've already seen the front. It was fucking low, but it looked pretty good. I need spacers, but I'm gonna go ahead and lower it and we'll see how the front and the back look together. God dang it. Well, it looks like we gotta get the back lower. Literally isn't lower at all. But, okay, so that's how the front is looking. Oh my God. So yeah, looks fucking sweet. Back that I just did though, it looks like it's definitely gonna need some adjusting. So that almost looks higher than before. So we'll get that lowered and we'll see how it looks together. All right. So this side ended up looking like a little bit lower, even though I adjusted it the same, don't know why. But this is how it's looking. Definitely a few inches lower than before. Maybe this side will drop. Like it said, it gives time. Drops about an inch, we'll see. But yeah, that's how it's looking. I get loud, there's planes everywhere, but I just wanted to show this real quick. After the 1.5 inch spacers, this is how it's looking. Just about perfect fitment. I had to roll the fenders a little bit. It's still rubbing, but that's how it's looking. Looks so dirty, but yeah, that's the fitment of it. Poking a little bit at the bottom, not as much at the top. It's almost like it gave it some camber because they were, I don't know why, but that's how it's looking. All right, so it's a few days later. Plane overhead, of course. I'm just gonna kind of give my honest review. So I'm gonna be honest, like I've never done suspension. I don't know what a car feels like with suspension. This is my first car for everything. You know, I'm a fucking virgin car guy, whatever. This is my first for everything. So this is like how it's sitting right now. So I don't think it's really dropped anymore, like it said at all. I just cleaned it, looking fucking beautiful as hell. But yeah, so that's how it's still sitting. So I will say it's definitely felt different. And it's also a lot lower. It's not a crazy difference that I feel yet. I also haven't gotten it dialed in. You know, I haven't taken it to get aligned or anything like that yet. When I first went out though, you know, I can feel like when I take some corners, I can feel it's just so much more sturdy and it's just very nice. Other than that, I have heard a little bit of clunking in the rear. Could be that I had possibly not installed things correctly. So I don't know. I'll have to check it and stuff because I still am going to have to raise it up a little bit. It's a little too low right now. And then I still got to get fitment. You know, I got to get spacers. For reference though, so that's what the rear is looking like. That's 19 by 10s in the back. And up front is 19 by 9s. Tucked a good amount in the front. So that's kind of, I feel like it honestly poked it in a little bit more. And it also looks like it gave my car a little, like on those tires, it looks like they're bending a little bit more now. So hopefully alignment will fix that up, but I don't know. $1,000, I got them for $800. So me personally, I think it was great because I think these are probably better than the TN coilovers. They seem like very good quality. You know, there's a lot of adjustability on these. Even though in the back, I think I went just about the lowest and it still barely kind of got to where I wanted to go. The front, you can absolutely, I could have gone so much lower in the front, which is crazy to me. But adjustability is great. They felt great. You know, I'm still kind of breaking them in, but I don't know. $1,000 is steep. you know, at that point, everyone loves BC. I almost feel like you spend a little bit of extra money to maybe get the BC, but I don't know. They seem like a great pair of coilovers. $1,000 wasn't really that bad. They seem to do their job good, and have definitely changed the car. You know, not a ton yet. You know, I still need to get that alignment, but yeah. And I mean, when it came to install, I know I didn't show a ton. Honestly, make sure you know what you're doing. Read the instructions. It wasn't bad at all. Like, when I knew what I was doing on the back one, it took me not even 25 minutes to get the back strut and spring out and put the new ones in. Like, it's not bad at all. I just had some bolts that were a little rough to get out. I took on the rear ones. I mean, it ended up being almost an all-day job, which honestly, I was just glad I could get everything and do everything correctly, and it not be that big of a problem. But yeah, I mean, if y'all want to try them, I don't think they're that bad. I don't have any complaints yet. You know, that little bit of clunk in the rear, but I'll let them settle. Maybe adjust something. Maybe I've got something a little loose. But I haven't seen anyone else run these on YouTube really yet. No one's ran these. And I don't know. I think they're a good alternative to teen. A little bit more expensive. Maybe a middle ground if you don't want to get the BC, don't want to get the teen. I'd say these are fine. You know, they seem great. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I try to post all the mods I do to this car. I've been lacking though, but hey, maybe this will give you y'all's opinions. I feel like since these are so new, a lot of people are kind of weary, but they seem fine. Like, if you don't want to get the BCs, you want a different option, you just want something different, try them out. But thank y'all, whatever. I'm gonna go drive around and get me some food. Thank you for watching.